What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. And I'm suffering from cold, severe cold. My nose is running since yesterday, and today it is running even more. And whenever I get cold and whenever I get this runny nose, I get a lot of mucus, and it comes out continuously whenever I get this. So whenever I am, how should I say this? Whenever I get cold and my nose is runny. I was about to say my Ron is nuzzy. My nose is runny. I believe at least once or twice in each and every single minute, I get mucus out of my nose. It is that annoying. Let me tell you an incident about the morning. Today, when I woke up, I had to do something, and I usually take a glass of water, around a glass of water, not that warm water or anything, normally. Half a glass of water or a glass of water. It has become my habit since a long time now. So today I didn't take any glass of water, and I directly went to work, and I spent somewhere around 3 to 4 hours there, and throughout I didn't drink any water at all. But still, the mucus was continuously running out of my nose. It is that severe. I hope it may get less severe by tomorrow. It is quite annoying. That's why I always carry a handkerchief, whatever it is called, with me. The hanky that I had from the last night got absolutely filled up with mucus by today's morning itself. And after that, I had to take a new hanky, a clean hanky, so that I can use it and continue to absorb all the mucus that is coming out of my nose. All right. Uh, as I already mentioned, the movie I was watching, that is No Escape. Like, you guys know that I have created, what do you call, I'm not getting thoughts clearly. That's why I'm not able to speak clearly. I don't know why. Because if thoughts are not clear, if you what you want to say is not clear, how can you say it? How can you speak it out? Language is not the main issue, I believe. It's the lack of clarity that is the issue. All right. So let me be clearer with what I want to say. Yeah, so No Escape movie is the one that I'm watching, and I'm done with that movie. Yeah, so firstly, let me be very clear. Uh, I have created what do you call it? I just want to be very specific with the name. The daily task sort of thing, uh, that habit tracker. Yeah, habit tracker, and I've listed down some habits that I follow on each and every single day, where this speaking practice and listening to English practice, these two are the must do's for me. I do them daily. Yes, there has been a couple of days, where, see, I said there has been couple of days. It should have been there have been couple of days, because it's plural. Again, you guys understood it, I know. But because me being observant, I could figure out that mistake. All right, so there have been couple of days where I couldn't do what? I couldn't do this practice, or even if I did those practices, I couldn't record it, because there hasn't been any day since I can remember where I have not spoken English. There hasn't been any day since a very long time. I usually try to speak in English each and every single day, even if I'm not recording. But as I've already mentioned, and I've already told you that I have still, I mean, still I have listed down this speaking habit, a deliberate speaking habit in my habit tracker, so that there is no chance of me forgetting this thing, because I just have to speak each and every single day. I'm feeling some pain in my elbow. I really hope that is not the reason that I'm thinking about, because that reason is not at all a very good reason. Not even a good reason. It's bad. What is that? I can't disclose it right now. All right. So yeah, in listening practice, I've been watching movies. I'm already done with a few movies, as you guys already know. The recent movie that I've seen is No Escape. Although No Escape is not at all in any way a dialogue-heavy movie. Let me tell you what No Escape is all about. I'm not gonna tell you the plot or the synopsis of this movie. Maybe I may tell you a bit of that, but as far as the dialogues and everything is concerned, because I watch movies just to practice my listening comprehension, just to get better at my listening comprehension. So this movie is not a dialogue heavy movie. I would say at least half of the times this movie does not even have any dialogues. It action is going on in this movie, right? So half of the time this movie does not even have any dialogues. Like I said, it's not a dialogue heavy movie. And half of the time when there are dialogues, at least 60 to 70% of the times in this movie only whispering is going on. Okay, okay, okay. This sort of thing. So it is, firstly, it is not at all a dialogue heavy movie. Half of the movie does not even have any dialogues, and half of the time when the dialogues are there, so at least 60 to 70% of the times, even in those dialogue duration, or in those dialogue times, it's whispering only. Come, come, come here. Okay, 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 okay. You'll get to know more when you will watch this movie. No Escape. Very nice movie. It's a very good movie. What this movie is all about, okay, if I have to sum it up in a few sentences, basically there is an American family, uh, which is now, because I'm not very much clear about the plot. I just saw that movie because of the action that it shows and the kind of thrill it has, the kind of violence this movie has, for that purpose. But okay, there is an American family which has to be shifted to, what was the country? Hong Kong? Was that Hong Kong? Let me confirm it whether it was Hong Kong or which country. Just a minute. No Escape movie. No Escape. Okay, Jagan moves to Southeast Asia with his family and gets between a Bollywood. ठीक है वो तो ठीक है, but what was that country? Uh, Plot. Okay. In an unnamed. Okay. Unnamed. Let me tell you. So, in an unnamed Southeast Asian country, so the country's name is not specified. That's why, I was unable to recall, because the country name itself is not specified. But this country is Southeast Asian country in the neighborhood of Vietnam, because Vietnam is shown in this movie, which was, and this country and Vietnam are both connected to each other. That's why, I'm able to recall. But which country was that? It is not specified. Maybe for some political reasons and everything. Because, all right, so let me start from the start. This American family is shifted to that unnamed country, whatever that country is. Why? Because the man of the company, sorry, man of the family, who is the husband, who is the father. So they are basically four. There are two children, two daughters, of, you know a pair, the father and the mother, right? So four are there. So the man, the male, is basically working in a company, or used to work in a company from where he was fired, but now he has joined some other company, and for some project or something he has to move to this South Asian country that I mentioned. So now they have moved there. But the problem is that the company for which he works is the company that has kind of manipulated. the people or the government of this country. So what they have done is they initially gave a lot of loan to this country. uh, how should I say this? I mean, because I've never talked about these things earlier, that's why maybe I'm not able to frame it properly. In a nutshell, a civil war is going on. The people of this country, from where they have moved, the American family has moved, this country is facing a civil war. Why? Because the people working here are manipulated, they are under debt, they don't have any money, they don't have any income source or anything, and for that reason they become so rebellious against the government, right? And they are into this civil war mode, where they are destroying each and everything, all the public property, and they have a lot of anger, especially for the Americans, because it's the American company only that has taken the advantage of this country, and because of that company only, these people are suffering a lot. So, because this family is American, as soon as, and not only American, the person whom I talked about, the family that has moved, the male who's working in this company, he's the face of uh, that company. He is basically, you can say, ambassador of that company, because as soon as he was welcomed in the hotel, there is a big banner and posters and everything, and his face along with some other dignitaries, his face is mentioned specifically there, which is already been seen by the people, by the rebellious people. So now this person is the most wanted, you can say. He's at the hot spot for them now. While destroying everybody, they are after his family and him as well, and how he's managing to stay away from them and to safeguard himself and his family, and how each and everything happens, how he gets help, and whether he escapes that country and this problematic thing or not, is this movie all about. Uh, Action is there, but dialogues are very less. And as I mentioned, that even in those dialogues, more of whispering only is there. So you, most of the times, you won't be able to hear it properly. If your comprehension is not that good, you will find it even harder, because in order to understand the whispering, our comprehension, the listening comprehension must be very good, right? Because in order to understand the normal volume, the normal conversations only, our listening skills should be good, the comprehension should be good, right? Because if our comprehension, listening comprehension is not good, we can't even understand the normal talking, the normal conversations, forget about the whispering thing and everything. So, in order to understand whispering, you can imagine what level of comprehension and what level of comfort you need. All right. So, good movie, but not a dialogue heavy movie. So, as far as watching this movie for language learning is concerned, for English listening comprehension is concerned, it's not a very good movie. But again, definitely it's a tool. It is still a movie only. This movie still contains dialogues, so you can definitely watch it, although the dialogues are very less. But still, as far as being entertained is concerned, or as far as watching something unique and something that will keep you on your toes each and every single second almost, it's a very good movie. So No Escape is definitely one of the very nice movies that I've seen. I won't consider it one of the great or greatest movies that I've seen so far, Hindi, English, both combined. But it is definitely one of the one of the nicest watches. Yeah, one of the nicest movies I can say. It is definitely one of the movies that you can watch at least one and at least once, and I would suggest you to watch it at least once for sure. There are a couple of stunts in this movie which are jaw dropping, indeed jaw dropping. I mean, where you will be like, oh my god, how can this happen? Or what are they going to do now? These sort of things, right? The speaking difficulty, on the top of it, this runny nose, cold, and everything. I'm facing difficulty while speaking, and I guess you guys must have also noticed, this difficulty that I'm going through while speaking. Already close to 16 minutes in this video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. And this video was all about the movie that I have watched and a bit about the habit tracker that I'm following since quite a time now. I'm working continuously each and every single day on my English because I just want to be absolutely comfortable with this language, be it any department, be it speaking, listening, reading, writing, whatever damn thing. I just want to be an absolute icon, icon when it comes to being an all-rounder at this language. I know there are so many people, and there have been so many people already who have been outstanding in this language or even multiple languages. I know, or even multiple languages together. Yeah, I know. But this is just something that I just want to become like. I just want to become and feel that I'm pretty comfortable at this language. I don't know whether I maybe it is in my DNA. It has been in uh, most of the people's DNA. I believe, especially I can surely say that about us Indians. Uh, Most of the Indians, not all, of course, because we were ruled by the Britishers and everything. So we have been through a very long time. Our forefathers, our ancestors especially, they have been through all this for a very long time, where they experienced that how important the Englishmen were and how important English language was. All the Britishers and all the people, even the Indian people who belonged to the best of the designations and the higher designations, spoke English, and anybody who spoke good English always had their chance. And they not just chance, they were the only people who were at the best of the designations and who held good jobs and good businesses and good reputation in the society, and not the people who couldn't speak English. Like, exceptions are always there, of course. So that may be the reason why, because our forefathers, and not just a single generation, but maybe tens of generations, maybe 6 to 8 generations or 10 generations, they all uh, continuously experienced this dominance of the Britishers and this language going around, and the impact of this language and the value and importance of this language. Maybe this is why, the DNA has changed, the wiring has changed, the neuro pathways have been changed, and which is why that thing is has now been transferred to our genes, to our DNA. That may be the reason, I'm assuming, and that makes sense. And I guess I had heard this thing somewhere, or maybe I'd read this somewhere, that this particular thing, this dominance of the Britishers have some impact in our DNA, which is why, we are so fond of this language. We consider this language important. It's not just that we see uh, English speaking people are so sophisticated, or the best of the jobs and everything requires English speaking skills. they, it is a reason, definitely, but I believe even bigger reason of our obsession and devotion and likeliness towards this language is this DNA thing. Again, I can't give you a solid reason for that, evidence. I mean, I can't, I can never give you an evidence, at least for now, but this is the assumption only that I can give to you. This is just something that I'm assuming. All right, so the battery is extremely low of my laptop. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. If you want to have one-on-one speaking session practice with me, the links I've shared, I shared the links in the description and in the pinned comment. You can check that out and can get connected with me. If you want to say anything else, you can please write that down in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.